night.
Take me with you now!
I already have my darling Anastasia. Wherever I go, you'll always be with me. You're my favorite. Strong, not afraid of anything.
Like you.
Our little secret. Our lullaby. When you hear it, think of an old woman who loves you very, very much. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know, things it yearns to remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Have you said your prayers, my precious Anastasia?
Yes, Mama.
For your father, the Tsar, for your brother and sisters, for Russia herself.
Yes, Mama.
What's that? A music box, and the child will remember me. Better prayers than music boxes in these difficult times.
It's the first ball of the season, Mama. All of Petersburg will be there.
We've been through this. She's right, Nikki. Remember Anastasia. Paris.
Nana! Nana!
Come over here. May the Tsar request the first dance of the
bound us, but we have broken them. Together, we will forge a new Russia, a fair and compassionate Russia that will be the envy of all the world. That is the promise we have made, fellow Russian to fellow Russian. The Tsar St. Petersburg is now the people's Leningrad.
They can call it Leningrad, but it'll always be Petersburg. New name, same empty stomachs. They tell us times are better, but I say they're not. Can't cook an empty promise in an empty pot. A brighter day is dawning. It's almost at hand. The skies are gray, the walls have ears, and he who argues disappears. Hail on the brave new land. St. Petersburg is booming, a city on the rise.
If you don't mind spies,
We stand behind our leaders and stand in line for bread. We're good and loyal comrades and our favorite color's red. Now everyone is equal. Professors push the brooms. 2,000 total strangers live in 2 small rooms. You hold a revolution, and here's the price you pay. Thank goodness for the gossip. Spasibo, Sasuke. Thank goodness for the gossip that gets us through the day. Have you heard? There's a rumor in St. Petersburg. Have you heard what they're saying on the street? Although the Tsar did not survive, what daughter baby is still alive?
The Princess Anastasia.
But please do not repeat.
It's a rumor, a legend, a mystery. Something whispered in an alleyway or through a crack. It's a rumor that's part of our history. They say her royal grandmama will pay a royal sum to someone who can bring the princess back.
Dmitri, they've closed another border. We should have gotten out of Russia while we still could. St. Petersburg was lovely when royalty was in. I called myself a count, as I've always been. I hung out with the royals, but then a change of luck. The Tsar was dead, the royals fled, and comrade, now we're stuck. But I've been thinking about Princess Anastasia. Not you too, Dmitri. It's the rumor, the legend, the mystery. It's the Princess Anastasia who will help us fly. You and I, friend, will go down in history. Find a girl to play the part and teach her what to say. Dress her up and take her to Paris. Imagine the reward her dear old grandmama would pay. Who else could put off but you and me?
Truck backfired, comrade. That's all it was. Those days are over. Neighbor against neighbor. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. You're shaking. There's a tea shop just steps from here. Let me.
Thank you.
What's your hurry?
I can't lose this job. They're not easy to come by. But thank you.
I'm here every day.
for this painting. It's Romanoff, I swear. Can't you suppose pajamas comment by the pair? I found this in a palace, initialed with an A. It could be Anastasia's. Now what will someone pay?
We need something first to show the old lady. There's more to being Anastasia than wearing tiaras, Dmitri.
Not much. Look how many people you fool.
How much is that music box?
The music box. It's genuine Romanov. I could never part with it.
2 cans of beans, comrade?
Done.
Do you believe in fairy tales, Spot? Once upon a time I did. We're going to create a fairy tale the whole world will believe. Now, shot. Who else could pull it off but me and you?
We'll be rich.
We'll be rich.
We'll be out.
We'll be out.
And St. Petersburg will have some more to talk about.
I heard it from a person. I heard it from a person who assured me it was absolutely true. Have you heard? There's a rumor in St. Petersburg. Have you heard? Come and what do you suppose?
A fascinating mystery.
The biggest con in history. Princess Anastasia. Alive or dead? Who knows?
I am the Grand Duchess Anastasia Romanov.
Try it this time without the gum in your mouth.
It's not gum, it's tobacco. It's me, Grandmama, your precious Anastasia. They shot me, but I lived. I've come all the way to Paris to tell you I'm alive. I'm not really an actress.
No!
Thank you, ladies. We'll let you know.
You know what you're doing is against the law, right?
For this,
We lost our best hours on the street.
if you weren't so handsome, Dimitri, I'd report you.
Out! Out!
Well, you tried, my friend. Anastasias just don't grow on trees.
Yeah, I'm not giving up. I'll go to Siberia to find an Anastasia.
Have you ever been to Siberia?
I've never been anywhere but here.
The day I took up with you,
It was mere Bolshevik firing squad.
you saved my life. Oh, rash act of kindness.
Completely out of character.
Stop fiddling with that before you break it.
I can't get it open. It's a fake. How would you know?
Nobody spots a fake like Count Vladimir Popov, the biggest fake of them all.
I knew it! Those women ratted on us!
At least they'll feed us in jail.
I'm looking for someone called Dimitri.
I'm Dimitri. What do you want?
I need exit papers. I was told you're the only person who can help me.
Exit papers are expensive.
I've saved a little money.
The right papers will cost you a lot.
I'm a hard worker. You'll get your money.
What do you do?
I'm a street sweeper.
A street sweeper!
In Odessa, I washed dishes, and before that, I worked at the hospital in Perm.
You're a long way from here.
I know. I walked it.
You walked here? All the way from Perm?
I had no choice.
Who are you running from?
I'm running to someone. I don't know who they are, but they're waiting for me in Paris.
You know what? You don't need exit papers. There's a canal out there. Jump in and start swimming. You'll be in Paris before you know it. She's crazy!
I'm not crazy! Why are you so unkind?
We were hoping you'd be someone else.
Who?
Well, someone that might not even exist.
I've been in this room before. There was a play. Everyone was beautifully dressed.
This was the private theater in Count Yusupal's palace.
People were polite and kind and...
She's gonna faint on us!
When did you eat last?
And afterwards, we danced. There was champagne. I stole a sip.
Dimitri, where are your manners? Get her some cheese and some water.
This isn't a soup kitchen, Vlad.
You seem to be a gentleman, even if your friend is not.
Gentlemen, I have not heard that word in a long time. Life hasn't been too easy for my young friend here.
Life has not been easy for anyone. Thank you.
Don't be too quick about this one.
Her? Have you gone crazy too, Vlad?
I'm Vlad. What's your name, dear?
I don't know.
You don't know?
They gave me a name at the hospital. Anya. They told me I had amnesia. And there was nothing they could do about it.
Tell us, what do you remember?
They said I was found on the side of a road. There were tracks all around. It had recently snowed. In the darkness and cold with the wind in the trees, a
arrest them?
I've done my duty, and I've done mine, listening to your gossip.
It's not gossip, it's the truth.
The next time I see the three of you listening on Theater Street, I won't look the other way. Off with you! Another rumor on the street, another girl to apprehend, one more pretender who no longer plays pretend. Fill out a new report, the rumors never end. The rumors never end.
Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov.
I'm ready to find out who I am, but I'm not gonna lie to do it.
It won't be a lie. We're gonna help you remember the truth.
I wish I had your confidence.
If the Dowager Empress recognizes you as Anastasia, Vlad and I will get a small reward for our efforts, and we all live happily ever after.
And if she calls me an imposter?
Then it'll all just be an honest mistake. Either way, it gets you to Paris and us out of Russia. Everybody wins.
How do you become the person you've forgotten you ever were?
Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and imagine another time, another world. You were born in a palace by the sea, a palace by the sea.
Could it be?
Yes, it's so. You rode a horseback when you were only 3.
Horseback riding me?
Horse's name, Romeo. You threw tantrums and terrorized the cook. Ha! Now the palace shook. Charming child, wrote the book, but you behaved when your father gave that look. Imagine how it was, your long forgotten past. We've lots and lots to teach you, and the time is going fast. Now let's see you walk, head up, regal bearing. Now shoulders back and stand up tall, and do not walk, but try to float.
I feel a little foolish. Am I floating?
Like a sinking boat, you give a bow.
What happens now?
Your hand receives a kiss. Most of all, remember this. If I can learn to do it, you can learn to do it. Something in you knows it. There's nothing to it. Follow in my footsteps, shoe by shoe. You can learn to do it too.
You're the ones who don't stand straight.
It's all his years of bowing and kowtowing in court.
Bowing is a sign of respect.
I bowed to someone once.
There, you admit it.
I was a boy. I didn't know any better. It was the first and the last time. Where did you learn that?
I didn't teach her. She's a natural.
Now, elbows in and sit up straight and do not slurp the stroganoff.
I never cared for stroganoff.
She said that like a Romanov.
The samovar.
The caviar.
Dessert and then good night.
Not until you get this right. If I can learn
He
to
can
do
learn
it,
to do it.
you can learn to
You
do
can learn
it.
to do it.
Pull yourself together, and we'll pull through it. Tell yourself it's easy, and it's true. You can learn to do it too.
Come on now. Victoria of Saxe-Coburg, Suffolk.
Your best friend is
My little brother Alexei.
Wrong. Your best friend.
I know who my best friend is.
What a temper.
I don't like being contradicted.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
continuing on. Now here's your great aunt Olga.
How's she from? Aunt Olga.
Oh!
Her distant cousin Vanya loved his vodka. Got it, Anya?
No.
The Duke of Oldenburg was short.
Louisa bought it.
Had a...
Wore
Count Sergei?
Wore a feather hat.
I hear he's gotten very fat.
And I recall his yellow cat.
I don't believe we told her that.
If you can learn to do it, I can learn to do it.
Saw you and I knew it.
I'm glad you knew it. Suddenly I feel like there's a chance.
Not until you learn to dance. Okay, come here. Here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Ow! It's okay. Sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Ow! Anya. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We have only just begun.
The feather hat, the cousin drank, the duke was short, and here were warts and there a cat. The horse's name was Romeo, so tell me something new.
Ha! You can learn to do
Très bien, mademoiselle. Très bien.
Oh, merci, monsieur, merci.
Va parler français.
Un peu.
She's charming. What are you telling her?
The aristocrats all spoke French, Dimitri. Russian was for the common man. Like you. You did great tonight, Anya. You get to sleep on the sack of lentils. Bonne nuit, ma chérie. Tomorrow we begin again.
In Russian? For the common man?
We're born in a palace by the sea. Could it be?
Thank you, sir. Your confidence in me will be justified. My own office, with the view of the Nevsky Prospect, and a Russian telephone that works. That was a joke. We have wonderful telephones, sir.
Sir, she's here.
Sir, our little troublemaker has been found. It's a remarkable city, Leningrad. All those people down there, coming and going, creating a future for themselves. I stand at this window for hours, admiring them, and wondering why a few bad apples have gone up to mischief instead. I can see all the way to the old Yusupov Palace from here. Funny business going on there. Counter-revolutionary behavior, some would say.
Why was I brought here?
I thought you could tell me, comrade. You, a frightened little street sweep. I'd almost stopped looking for you on the Nevsky Prospect. Anya, am I right?
Yes.
I am Deputy Commissioner Gleb Vaganov. It's the office and the uniform that make the bad impression. I'm not really so bad. See? I have a sense of humor. No? All right. You're shaking again. A friendly cup of tea will warm us both up.
What is the charge?
There is no charge. Why should there be? You have a job, food on the table, your own place in the new order of things.
Well, I'm very grateful.
Which is why I'm warning you to leave your world of make-believe before it's too late.
I don't understand.
If you really were who you're pretending to be, Anya, they would kill you without hesitation.
Everyone pretends being someone they're not. I'm no different. It's an innocent enough fantasy.
No, Anya, a dangerous one. The Romanovs are gone. Every last one of them. They no longer exist. My father was one of their guards.
I don't want to hear this.
When he was told to fire, he obeyed orders. Be very careful of these rumors that prevail. Be very careful what you say. I soldiers closed the gate. The youngest daughter and her bride, my father leaving on the nights they met their fate. His pistol by his side, the Neva flows, a new wind blows, and soon it will be spring. The leaves unfold, the czar lies cold, a revolution is a simple thing. I heard the shots. I heard the screams. But it's the silence after I remember most. The world stopped breathing, and I was no longer a boy. My father shook his head and told me not to ask. My mother said he died of shame, but I believe he did a proud and vital task. And in my father's name, the Neva flows, a new wind blows, and soon it will be spring. The leaves unfold, the czar lies cold. Could I have pulled the trigger if I'd been told? Be careful what a dream may bring. A revolution is a simple thing.
Thank you for your warning, comrade.
As your new friend, Anya, be careful. As Deputy Commissioner Gleb Vaganov, be very careful. I saw the children as the soldiers closed the gate. Anya!
Life is good. As long as there's vodka, life is wonderful.
I'll drink to that.
The Neva flows, the new wind blows, and what's not off the smell? The leaves unfold, the side lies cold, and now he's drinking his vodka.
They know where we're living. His name is Gleb.
Look who it is. It's not the Prince of Petersburg. Thought you were in Paris. Hey, he just missed his old partners in crime. And it looks like he got himself a new girlfriend instead. She's not my girlfriend. Hey, if you don't want it, Major, I'll take it. I'm not interested. Hey, leave her alone.
Get off of him!
Hey,
Give me this.
that was fair. Hey, oh!
Hey, please!
Oh!
Get! Next time I won't go so easy!
Where did you learn that? You're good.
You want to see what else I can do? Come at me. I won't hurt you.
I believe you.
I didn't walk halfway across Russia without learning how to take care of myself.
Not so easy. My father was an anarchist. He died in a labor camp for his convictions. My mother was already gone. I never really knew her.
Who raised you then?
No one. I raised myself. I grew up on the sly, in the gutters and the streets of Petersburg. Just a kid on the fly, getting good at getting by in Petersburg. I've bartered for a blanket, stolen for my bread, learned to take my chances and use my head. A Russian rat is clever, or he ends up dead. Boils down to there are some who have survived, some who don't, some give up, some give in. Me, I won't. Black and blue, welcome to my Petersburg. Come on, yeah. Standing here, you can see from the spires to the piers of Petersburg. I be down on that quay, selling stolen souvenirs of Petersburg. The palace above and alleyways below. Funny when a city is all you know. How even when you hate it, something in you loves it. So that's where I learn my stuff. It's some rough company. There's the boy growing up who is me. All I've been, all I'll be. We can do what we're told. We can go where we're led. But I learned from my father to see what's ahead. Nothing here to hold me, no one that I owe. Funny how a boy can grow. Funny when a city tells you when it's time to go. Boils down to there are some who have walls yet to climb. You and I on the fly just in time. But tonight there's a sky and quite a view. Welcome to my Petersburg. My father used to bring me here. He'd throw me up on his shoulders so I could have a better view. Bet you can see all the way to Finland from up there, Dima.
Dima.
That's what he used to call me. There isn't a day I don't miss him.
So neither of us has a family then.
You don't know that yet. The answer is in Paris. Now, tell me about that little dog.
His name was Toby.
Go on.
I loved him very much.
Don't stop.
I'm not as strong as you think I am.
Close your eyes.
Why?
Just do it. Put your hand out. Open.
What is it?
It's a music box.
It's beautiful.
It's broken. I can't even get it open. How did you do that? Anya?
Dancing bears, painted wheels, things I almost It's not much, but every little bit helps.
We're not even close, Anya.
What are you saying?
I thought I could get us to Paris before the borders closed for good.
You were the only hope that I had.
There must be someone who can help you.
I don't want your money.
It's your money.
It's our money. I trusted you.
I said I was sorry.
But I didn't trust you enough. Now you close your eyes.
What for?
You're the stubbornest person I've ever met. Almost as stubborn as me. Hold out your hand. Open.
It's a diamond.
A nurse at the hospital found it sewn into my underclothes. She hid it from me till the day I could go. A secret she kept, although why I don't know. She said don't tell a soul till the moment you must. I had to make sure I found someone I trust.
You had it all this time without telling me?
Yes?
Why?
It's everything I have. Without it, I have nothing.
How do you know I won't take it now and you'll never see me again?
I don't think you will.
If you were a girl, I'd...
Disaster! The Yusufan Palace has been raided. We're done for if we go back there.
Mother of Moses. She had it all this time.
I didn't trust either of you with it.
I don't blame you. All is forgiven. I love you, Anya.
What? I'm trusting you to get the exit papers? Done.
Hurry, there's a train at Finland Station at midnight.
I'll fence the diamond. Where are you going?
They owe me a week's wages. Every ruble helps.
I'm going to Paris on a train. I'm gonna sleep in a hotel and take a bath in a real bathtub.
Train for Budapest on track 4. Harry via Budapest on track 4.
It's a special train for aristocrats and intellectuals. Everybody the Bolsheviks wants to be rid of. We'll be traveling as members of the Diaghilev Belorusses. They've taken Paris by storm.
God bless you.
I recognize that man. He is the Count Ippolitov. He's an aristocrat and an intellectual. A dead man on both counts.
Train for Budapest on track 4. Harry via Budapest on track 4. All aboard!
Chico.
How can I desert you? How to tell you why? Coachman, hold the horses, stay, I pray you. Let me have a moment, let me say goodbye to bridge and river, forest and waterfall, orchard, sea and sky. Harsh and sweet and bitter, leave it all. I'll bless my land till I die. Let's bring the time. We have shed our tears and share our sorrows. The stars remain.
outrageous. I paid for first class. We should be having champagne and caviar.
There is no more first class. Everyone is equal now.
You don't have to look so happy about it.
How dare you smoke without my permission?
Who do you think you are?
I am the Grand Duchess, Anastasia Romanov.
I'm sitting in a cab of a crazy lady. When else next time you do that?
I just wanted to see what it felt like, saying I was her.
It's a long trip. You'll have plenty of time to practice and parry. Your first challenge will be the Dowager Empress's lady in waiting, Lily Malevsky-Maloyevich. No one has access to Her Majesty without her.
She sounds like a dragon.
Quite the opposite. Lily was beautiful, voluptuous, married. Everything I look for in a woman. She gave me a watch with studded diamonds.
Did you love her?
Madly, darling. But I love the watch more.
Well, what happened to it?
Gone with old Russia, like everything else. I hope Lily is happy to see me, though. I may have gotten fatter, but maybe that won't matter. Bottom line, I'll win her. We'll do some reminiscing. She'll see what she's been missing over wine and dinner. And though I know I've grown a tiny bit gray, some women say I look distinguished this way. I'll bow as if I'm still a frisky young pup. Oh, let's hope that I can straighten up. If she says no, we'll all lay low and we'll go from there.
Handshaking, heart thundering, neath the royal mess. Start smiling, stop wondering, why did I say yes?
This chance is all I've got. Keep a grip and take a deep breath, and soon we'll know what's what. Put on our show, rewards will flow, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. We'll go from there. Oh, what a lovely ride, and what a lovely day for a totally illegal, lovely getaway.
I may have gone fast, but maybe that will matter. Bottom line, I'll win her. We'll
Start
do some reminiscing.
smiling,
See what she's
wondering,
missing.
why did I say yes?
Dinner and the question. Tiny bit alright.
Keep a grip and take a deep breath and
I'll bow as if I'm still a frisky young pup. Let's hope that I can straighten up, but no more doubt.
No time to spare,
we're nearly out.
so let's prepare. We're on our way to who knows where, and we'll go from there.
We'll
Go from there.
Papers.
I'll handle this. Good evening, gentlemen. Is there a problem?
We are looking for someone who has illegally crossed the border.
Ha! Didn't have the right papers, eh?
Oh, he has the papers all right, just the wrong name. Count of Polotov.
I'm gonna go see what happened.
We know what happened.
Calm her down. Any tears will betray us.
We'll be safe soon.
That's what the soldiers said when they were pointing their guns at us.
No one's pointing guns at you, Anya. You're taking this too far.
Not if I really am her. untrue.
3 Czechist officers just came aboard with orders to arrest 2 men and a young woman.
That could be anyone.
I don't think so.
What are we gonna do?
We're getting off.
Train's moving again.
Well, unless you want to end up like Count Politov.
The train crossed the Russian border, and they weren't on it!
A temporary setback will find them, never fear. They think they can elude us, but they'll end up here.
Oh, ragged little upstarts engaging in a crime.
The Princess Anastasia is running out of time.
Dmitri! Wait! Anya can't go any farther. She's exhausted.
The Polish border's only 10 more kilometers. We'll be safe there. Only look at Paris. If it's not her, we'll make an example out of her.
And if it is Anastasia?
Finish the job for your father, like a good son. It's really very simple. You merely point the gun, and then you pull the trigger.
And the job is done.
Enjoy your new position. The telephone, the view. The Princess Anastasia. Alive or dead. It's up to you.
Everyone imagines being someone else. It's an innocent enough fantasy. An underhanded girl, an act of desperation, and to my consternation, I let her go. She wants what she can get. Is that a fair depiction? Does she believe a fiction? It's hard to know. Is it innocence or guile, or nothing but a childish act of will? She doesn't know she needs you. She willfully misleads you, but still. A son becomes a man at his father's day. If my father asks questions, well, where would he be? She's nothing but a child, a waif who needs protection. I feel a strange connection I can't allow. She says it's all a game. She trembles like a flower, but in her there's a power. I see that now. I am nothing but a man with nothing but his orders to fulfill. I'm innocent, she cries, but then you see her eyes, and something in them tells you that she absolutely lies, until your heart replies. But
It looks like Russia.
France looks nothing like Russia. It looks like France. Open your hearts and minds to all of this. Learn something. I'm getting emotional. Last time I was in Paris, I was a young boy. My waist was like this.
Why did we stop again? I'm gonna ask the driver what's wrong.
at her, rattling off in French with them. We did good, bud. Don't be surprised if we get away with this.
She'll break your heart, Dimitri.
What are you talking about?
If they accept her as Anastasia, you will never see her again.
As usual, you don't know what you're talking about.
She said this is as far as she goes, but just beyond that hill you can see Paris.
Are you ready to be astonished?
We need it!
Even when I was mad at you, Dimitri, I never doubted we would. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. It's true! The Eiffel Tower! It's safe! I sit right there! Anya, come see! Anya!
People always say life is full of choices.
hotel.
Yeah, go wash up.
I've never seen him so happy. Don't use up all the hot water. I'm gonna go look for Lily. I'll start at the Neva Club.
Considered the most beautiful bridge all in Paris. The Bridge Alexander was named after Tsar Alexander III. Harry holds the key to my heart. This bridge may a good place to start.
I'm sorry, Count Leopold.
She cannot always be busy. She knows I have important papers for her to sign.
Papers designating you the heir to the Romanov fortune. She will never sign them.
She is an old woman who has outlived her place in history. And Anastasia is a pathetic figment of her imagination. Eventually, I will be recognized as the Tsar's sole beneficiary in an international court of law.
I'll tell Her Majesty you called.
But, you'll be at the Neva Club this evening, won't you, Lily?
Along with every other Russian in Paris.
I will want the first Charles.
I've given up dancing for Lent.
Lent just ended.
Next Lent, I'm getting an early start.
Is he gone?
Your Imperial Majesty.
He's like a dog with one back one.
Only 4 letters today.
If only I could give up entirely. I used to open each one with a beating heart. Could this be my precious Anastasia? But after so many disappointments, I've come to dread the daily post. Another day, another imposter.
I won't let you give up.
My dear Lily, I know I am a proud and difficult woman. You're the only one I've allowed to see what's become of me. I was Maria Feodorovna Romanov, Empress of all Russia. You can't possibly know what that means, Lily. No one can.
Your Majesty, I remember the days by the sea in Lavadia.
Lavadia, they all do their homework.
Strange and bizarre events have brought me to Buenos Aires. Bring me to Paris and I will convince you I am Anastasia.
She wants me to pay her passage? At least the imposter from Cleveland paid her own way. What even is that? It sounds dreadful. Cleveland.
Dearest Grandmama, if I may call you that, Your Majesty.
Grandmama. I was never Grandmama. I was Nana. I was only Nana. Grandmama, they play me for a fool. Give me those. No more letters. No more interviews.
There will be other young women. What shall I tell them?
Tell them they're too late. The Grand Duchess Anastasia Romanov is dead, and the Dowager Empress is dead with her. Leave me.
I'll light the lamps. Will you be all right this evening?
My precious Anastasia.
She doesn't hear me.
These strangers come calling soon enough. They're gone. The twilight is falling. Lamps will soon go on. And
mean, only just off the train, Russians wear shoes like yours. Try the Russian tea shop on the Rudebuck, number 17. Last I heard they were hiring. Now I'm really not looking for work, comrade. Okay.
Sergei!
Good evening, Countess Lily.
The only good thing about it means one day less. I'm being Russian, Sergei. I love life. No? Okay. Good evening, Countess. How was the ballet?
It was absolutely dreadful. You never heard such a racket. Thank God for song like next week. For real, Russian music, none of this. Stravinsky.
She'll be there, Lily, with her Imperial Majesty.
But of course, a lady-in-waiting's life is never her own.
That's just marvelous to hear. I don't recall I've seen the Dowager Empress since the Russian opera season.
Shall we? We shall. Thank you.
Don't loiter. They won't like it. Go to the back door. Kostya will give you something to eat. I'd rather starve than eat their scraps. They make me ashamed to be Russian. Get out of here!
Thank God for the Naval Club, St. Petersburg on the Seine.
Only a fool would go back. My husband was very sorry he did. 10 families were living in the ballroom alone. There was chicken in the wine cellar. It's not the Russia he remembered.
What is our great post said? Which one? We have so many.
It doesn't matter. They all say the same thing. Past glories, present griefs. Remember, it's all about what's in the now. Once I had a palace, here merely a flat. I fled with some diamonds and that was that. It's very tragic. Consolation waiting, all bending a knee. Now only Anybody got some vodka? No? Okay. The night, young, and Russians are mad, so let's live in the land of yesterday, living in the grand imperial heyday.
Let's live in the land of yesterday, Russia.
Let's brush off the days of old and let's hold our world at play.
Yes, here's to
Russia!
here's to
Russia!
here's to
Russia! Land of I thought the Bolsheviks put you in front of a firing squad.
They did, but when they gave the order to fire, nobody could pull the trigger.
I can't imagine why not.
I still melt hearts, Meshery, just as you melt mine. I've crossed the continent for this moment.
Still up to your old tricks.
Admit it, you're happy to see me.
I'm glad you're not dead, but that's as far as I'm willing to go. What are you doing in Paris?
Didn't you get my letter?
And I tore it up promptly.
My darling Lily.
I'm not the woman you remember, Vlad.
No, you are even lovelier than I remember. My precious, hot-blooded, passionate mistress.
That was then, when the world was beautiful.
Make it beautiful again. Oh, Paris, the city for love.
If only we could.
Ever since that first day I saw you at court, I knew I wasn't worthy of you.
You were right, darling. You weren't.
I noticed you across a room, the most exquisite rose, the tiniest tiara and that hearty little nose. I flirted with you shamelessly,
So the scandal goes. The Countess.
and the common man. We tiptoed off to Peterborough to have a royal fling.
My husband was oblivious. Counts never know a thing.
And all of it was perfect.
Till you stole my diamond ring.
The Countess and the common man. Cologne in the air, the pastry and wine.
And under the table, your foot touching mine.
And how my heart beat when you sent me our sign.
I loved you.
You loved me, and oh, it was sin. Have known my little rose, we're back where we began.
I suppose that you'll propose another sneaky plan, which I'll resist
Until you're kissed.
for nothing's better than the Countess
and the common man.
the Countess and the
Gladly. But first, there's a young woman I'd like you to meet.
That's all?
Someone at the ballet on Monday who would like to meet her too.
Who's that?
The Dowager Empress? We are going to change history, Lily. The Countess.
And the common
They live in the land of yesterday, lost in their mad imperial hating. How sad is the land of yesterday. How could a good Russian girl be so badly led astray? You want to change history? Well, I'll let you lead the way to Anya.
Who are you? Every night you come.
And we will as you remember us.
Have you said your prayers? Dawn is everything. Sleep well with his mother's kiss.
Can I tell you a secret? I'm going to die soon. We all are. Do you have a secret? I don't know who I am. That's silly. Everyone knows who they are.
Anya!
The voices keep coming back.
They're voices. That's all they are. You're having a nightmare.
Stay with me, Dimitri. I'm frightened.
Is that better?
Who do you think I am, Dimitri?
If I were the Dowager Empress, I would want you to be Anastasia.
You would?
I would want her to be a beautiful, strong, intelligent young woman.
Is that what you think I am, Dimitri?
I do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I began to wonder if you were ever going to pay me a compliment. Do you really think I might be her?
I want to believe that you were the young girl I once met many years ago.
I don't understand.
It was June. I was 10. I still think of that day now and then. A parade and a girl and a crowd of thousands. She sat straight as a queen, only 8 but so proud and serene. How they cheered, how I stared in that crowd of thousands. And I started to run and to call out her name as the crowd on the road went wild. I reached out with my hand and looked up. And then she smiled. The parade traveled on. With the sun in my eyes, she was gone. But if I were still 10, in that crowd of thousands, I'd find her.
to smile, but I smiled. And then he bowed.
I didn't tell you that.
You didn't have to. I remember. The parade traveled on. With the sun in my eyes, you were gone. But I knew even then, in a crowd of thousands, I'd find you.
Times must change, the world must change, and love is not what revolution's for. Someone holds her safe and warm, someone rescues her from the storm. Simple things, but one thing's clear, it's fate that brought us here.
Driest champagne, but of course, Your Majesty.
Is she in a good mood?
She's never in a good mood. What have you talked me into?
Wait till you see her.
Your Majesty? Oh, no, you mustn't.
We'll celebrate after on your grandfather's bridge.
I'm ready.
Will now announce the Grand Duchess, Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov.
To get your hopes up, young lady. You have a visitor, Your Majesty.
What do they say? Wonder how long they'll be. Why should I worry? Worrying's not like me. Nothing to do but pace and stoop and wait till the girl walks in. How can we fail with everything to win?
Tell Lily I can't take this. I'm getting a stiff glass of vodka.
Nothing but silence. This could be bad, but no, let's assume it's good. Thought it was foolproof. Nothing is foolproof. Whoa, better knock on wood. Girl gets a family, boy gets rich, fairy tale gets a spin. I did it now with everything to win. I wonder if our paths will ever cross again. The way they did when you were 8 and I was 10. Said this was goodbye, but even so, you never know, you never know. I should be glad that we're both free. Nothing is what it was. I didn't know she mattered to me. Now I can see she does. Comet and princess get their wish. Fairy tale comes true. Funny, the one small part I never knew. With everything to win, the only thing I lose. It's what happened?
She wouldn't even look at me. Tell this imposter Lily I know her kind too well. She wants money and will break an old woman's heart just to get it.
I'll tell her the truth.
That I was a pawn in this scheme of yours? That you told me that I was someone I never was or ever could be? I was cold and hungry and frightened when I met you, Dimitri. But I was never dishonest.
Gendarmes!
I take full responsibility for bringing her to Paris.
I don't want her as a part of my family!
How do you think she feels after her parents, sisters, and little brother were all murdered?
I don't need a reminder of what happened to my family either! I lost everything I loved that day.
Anya survived for a reason. To heal what happened, or Russia would be a wound that never heals.
I do not need a reminder of what happened to my family. And Russia has damned itself to eternity for what it's done. You're tiring her.
God will judge you harshly, old woman. History already has.
He turned his back to you.
Take me home, Lily.
It was my life you played with. Telling me that I was someone else and letting me believe that I was. What's this?
I got it for you.
I don't want it!
Where are you going?
Anywhere that's far from you.
Anya.
No wonder men like you were dismissed from court. You deserve every bad hand life deals you. You both do. Oh, Russian history! Save it for your next, Anastasia. Your Imperial Highness,
I suppose history demands to play this game to the end.
please, have a seat.
No need, I shall be brief. Who are you?
I believe I am the youngest daughter of...
Spare me my family history. It's in every bookstore along the sand. Anyone can read it.
I didn't think you'd be so cruel.
I'm old and impatient. Kindness has become a luxury.
My Nana was the most loving woman imaginable.
That was before they murdered everyone she loved.
Her bosom smelled like orange blossoms when I hugged her.
It's a common enough scent.
Not hers. It was made especially for her, in Sicily, in a box of polished olive wood.
How dare you sit without my permission? Fine. You may sit. You have my permission. In that case, I shall sit too. Who was my favorite lady in waiting?
You didn't have one. You kept dismissing them.
It was a trick question. You're clever, I'll grant you that. I'm trying to see the resemblance. I don't trust my eyes.
You should wear spectacles. I'm sorry.
Name the three.
Why don't you want me to be her?
I found solace in my bitterness. It doesn't disappoint me. You Anastasias always do.
Maybe if you gave me a chance, I wouldn't.
I don't believe Anastasia exists.
You don't want to believe.
What was your mother's
Aren't we past all of this?
Her Imperial Majesty.
She was mama to me. She was mama to everyone.
You all cry at some point. Do you rehearse? Tears will get you nowhere.
Why did you come here?
Your young man says you aren't a part of his scheme.
He's right. I wasn't.
He says you very well may be my granddaughter. He says you've come to believe it yourself.
I believe it with all my heart, but I can't be her unless you recognize me.
Can't be anyone unless you first recognize yourself.
I know.
Do you know what it means, young woman? To lose everything? My son, his children, everything I held dear and loved with all my heart, gone in one terrible moment. I will ask you one last time, young woman. Be very careful how you answer. Who are you?
I don't know anymore. Who are you?
An old woman who remembers everything the way it should have been, and nothing the way it was.
Do you remember the last time you saw Anastasia?
I didn't know it was the last. We never know. We never know which goodbye is our last.
You were leaving for Paris. You never came back. You gave her a music box. I believe this was it. I'm sorry, Grandma. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know. Once upon a December, I told you I'd come visit you in Paris. We'd walk on Grandpapa's bridge together.
You never met him. I loved him very much.
We can walk the bridge together now, Nana. For all of them.
What took you so long?
It doesn't matter. I'm here now.
You're too late. You've come too late.
It's never too late to come back home, Nana. Anastasia! Orange blossoms.
Representative Roman Expertise, may I ask?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. She said,
Excuse me, over here!
The rumors never end.
Good afternoon. I am Countess Lily Maria, and this here is Count Vladimir Popov.
P-O-P-O-V.
The Dowager is coming, but she's running very late. I'm certain that Her Majesty will set the record straight. But royalty is royalty, one always has to wait. I'm really not at liberty to gossip with the press. Her Majesty is coming, until then you'll have to guess.
Suffice to say, you'll meet today the little lost princess. Feed my family.
Did she arrive by train? Alive!
Oh my.
Is she a fake or is she real? Does she walk? How does she feel?
What has she done? Where has she been?
How did she live? Who took her in? We're nearly ready to begin. What has she done? What has she done? Who took her in? Is she the one who made it here? The Princess Anastasia. Enough! Now, Her Majesty is elderly and doesn't suffer.
She doesn't suffer.
Ready to receive you, but you must obey the rules.
You must obey the rules.
And no joking.
And no handling the Jew.
Members of the press. This way.
Take some pictures.
Majesty, surely you don't think this imposter is the Grand Duchess Anastasia?
Count Leopold, with your dyed hair and powdered face and vodka breath. No wonder my parents laughed at you behind their backs.
You're right, Anastasia, they did.
Everyone did, Your Majesty.
I remember you.
Quit while you're ahead, Vlad.
Yes, Your Majesty. Sorry, Your Majesty. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
I don't like that man.
Which one? Oh, he's not so bad. Yes, he is. He is a terrible person. Horrible. So bad. So bad.
Get used to everyone agreeing with everything you say.
It's not right.
Now, is that young man of yours?
Oh, he's not my young man, Hannah.
If it's not clear to you that he loves
He's
you.
not my young man.
Okay. When he refused my reward, I thought Anastasia has found herself a real prince. One of character, not birth.
Dmitri refused the reward.
He said finding you as his reward. You've made me the happiest woman, Anastasia. And it's been the best day of my life. Make sure it's yours as well, Anya.
Underhanded girl, an act of desperation, and to my consternation, I let you go. But not this time. Paris is no place for a good and loyal Russian.
We are both good and loyal Russians.
I've come to take you home.
My home is here now.
Stop playing these games, Anya. I beg of you.
We both know it's not a game, Gleb.
If you really are Anastasia, do you think history wants you to have lived?
Yes. Why don't you?
The Romanovs were given everything and gave back nothing until the Russian people rose up and destroyed them.
All but one. Finish it. I am my father's daughter.
And I am my father's son. Finish it, I must. My father shook his head and told me not to ask. My mother said he died of shame.
See their faces in mine. Hear their screams. Imagine their terrors.
But I believe he did a proud and vital task. And in my father's name.
Do it. Do it, and I will be with my parents and my brother and sisters all over again.
The children, their voices, a man makes painful choices. He does what's necessary, Anya. For Russia, my beauty, what choice but simple doubting? We have a past to bury, Anya. Soon it will be spring. The leaves unfold, the sunrise cold. For the last time, who are you?
I am the Grand Duchess, Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov.
Be careful what a dream may bring. A revolution is a symbol. I can't.
I mean you no harm, Gleb.
I believe you're Anastasia.
What will you tell them?
I was not my father's son. Long life, Conrad.
She'll turn up. Why would she disappear in the first place? You've accepted her as the heir to the Romanov fortune. She'd live like a queen. Not that anybody wants queens anymore. Well, the British do, but they're crazy.
The room was bare, except for this.
I think we've seen the last of that young woman, Lily. Was she Anastasia? My favorite. Strong, not afraid of anything.
We can't hold them off any longer. ever see me from a carriage again, don't smile, don't wave. I don't want to be in love with someone I can't have for the rest of my life. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
I always dreamed that my first kiss would be in Paris with a handsome prince.
I'm not your prince, Anya.
The Grand Duchess Anastasia begs to disagree, Dima.
No more Anastasias.
There never was an Anastasia. She was a dream.
A beautiful dream.
A dream only time will fade.
So no more talk of the Grand Duchess Anastasia.
The new order has no need for fairy tales. The case is closed.
Still, she'll live in my heart forever. And I will love her very much. Far away, long ago, flowing dim as ever, things my heart used to know.
Come up here to help, please. Thank you, and indulge me while we go through a few things that need to get done. The first thing that I would like to do, I left my program book. Anyone spare me a program book? Anyone? Thank you. Thank you. That's what happens when I forget things in the back, because I'm like, oh yeah, I have to mic up. Okay, first of all, if the following humans happen to be in the audience, please come up for me. Nathan Robinson. Oh, Tiffany Morosco, Danny Yardley, Carrie Schroeder, Karen McKee, Rita Phillips, Wendy Cordell, Hallie Whitney, Tawny Wilkinson, Laura Studebaker, and Karen Palmer. If you are here, please come up. These amazing humans help make sure that costumes and makeup and all sorts of fun. I really need more tape. There we go. Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. Okay. I just wanted to say thank you to these amazing people because they helped with hair, makeup, costume, and all sorts of wonderful stuff. So this is just a little token of memory and appreciation for all of the hard work and dedication that you all were able to give to us. So thank you so much. And to all the parents who did sound or set and all that fun stuff, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's okay. Julian and I can share sweaty mic tape. It's fine. We're fine. All right. Next, I would like to call out my friend, Mr. James Creek. Where are you? Partners in crime, thank you so much for helping to stage manage and help wrangle everybody and keep everything in order. And this is a small token of appreciation for all your hard work. Thank you. All right. Nephi Bunker is not here at the moment because I think he came last night. But if we could just give a shout out to him for helping them all sound so amazingly beautiful. I need Kathy Miller. Yeah, help her up, please. Make sure she gets up here safely. There we are, Kathy. All right, this ingenious, amazing, wonderful, sweet, hardworking, talented woman did not only clothe and costume one cast, she costumed two. And she kept it all straight, which was even more amazing. I know she had a ton of help, so thank you for all the help that she got. But this would not be here without her and her leadership and her hard work. So thank you, ma'am, for all your hard work. All right, Crystal Omar. Crystal is literally the person who has to take my crazy ideas and make them happen. And she does every single time. So yeah, no, please, applaud her. She's amazing. I can literally say, we're singing for the stars, and she's like, okay. And she figures it out. And I could say, this is what I need, but make it look pretty, and then I get this. It's gorgeous. And she did such a good job with her stagecraft team who worked so hard as well. Crystal, I could not do this without you. You are never allowed to retire, even though you say you're going to. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you all. I love you all. Yay. Hey, and before you all leave, I have one of these for you too. So don't leave until I get you one. Okay. We do love stagecraft. All right. Now I need my partner in crime, Carrie Ormond. This amazing woman somehow manages to understand my chaos and then brings it to life on stage in such a beautiful, magical way. Thank you for everything. She's not just a choreographer, she's literally an extension of my being. And I love you, and I appreciate you.
Can you hear me in the mic? Yes! Evelyn, come up. I extend from Miss Vargas's brain, and then Evelyn makes it look magical. So for Evelyn, she's a fabulous.
If you can take that over there for me, wherever you landed, that would be great, because now I'm going to need my cell phone, which is back there. I need my cell phone. Thank you. Sorry, forgot, my list is here. I'm old, you see, I do not remember things on my own. I have to write them down. Alright, at this time we would like to recognize our amazing, awesome seniors, some of which who have been here and working since we were in a movie theater way back when. So I want to give a shout out to our wonderful seniors. We're going to start with Trevor Schroeder. While he's working his way down, Trevor's been doing stagecraft for a few years with us now, and he is awesome because he works really, really hard. And again, like so many of the stagecraft kids, I don't have to ask for things twice. He usually is just there and he gets it done, and I don't have to stress. And I think he's awesome because he's super reliable. But he's graduating and leaving me now, so I'm sad. But anyway, congratulations and thank you for all your hard work. Guzman, come on down, sir. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't get the joy of working with stagecraft this year. It's really good I'm wearing leggings today. Woo! Hello. But Isaac has been working really hard this year with us, and I really, really appreciate the time and energy and effort and positivity. Every time I'm around him, he's super, super positive. So thank you so much for your hard work. Kiana here yesterday? Yes. Is Kiana here? No. The other Kiana. Oh. Durham. She was here yesterday. How do we get that in the wrong? Oh, I'm not gonna call. We're gonna figure that out later. Okay, Autumn Hardy. There she is. Yay! Autumn has been so great because I literally just bark orders at her and she's like, okay. And she just goes. And she's been working with our light crew and sound crew. And lights and sound are super, super complex, but she just kind of jumped in with both feet and was like, okay, let's do it. And it's been great. So thank you. And I'm so proud of you. You did such a good job. Okay. Madeline Huffaker. I have to say that I'm so sad that this is the only show I've gotten to work on with her because she is such a joy, such a ray of sunshine, and she picks up choreography like no one's business and is able to help others, and you just shined on stage, and I'm super, super proud of you. Good job. Stay over there. Okay. Woo. Jaden Hudson. Okay, I'm going to preface by saying these last four I have known for a very long time. I have known Jaden through church and other things for a long time, and I've always admired his height and how he can reach things for me. Honestly, he has a heart of gold. He's super, super talented, and he works really hard. Like, he wants this, and he wants to do well. Constant asking the question, like, what did you think? Can I improve? And I love that about you, and thank you for being here, and I'm I promised I was not going to cry today. But just know, I'm super proud of you. Thank you for everything. He also does stagecraft, y'all. Thank you for everything you contributed to the program. We wouldn't be here without you. job is on you. Yeah. Okay, so I have to tell you that I've known Ashley since she was, 9 or 10, somewhere around there, when she was just the most awesome little, we did, Mulan, which is one of my favorite shows, and one of the things I figured out way back then was that she really didn't have any fear to be as ridiculous as humanly possible on stage. And then I came here to Heritage and she was here and it was the same thing. She was like, Anne Boleyn, got it. I would be as crazy as you want. Fall in love with her brother as another character on stage? Sure, I could play the crazy stalker for my brother, it's fine. She's just always willing to jump in, and let me tell you, I'm so proud of you and the hard work that you've poured into all of the shows that you've done, and I am awed by you almost every time I see you on stage. And Anastasia was the perfect role for you. It was an opportunity for you to kind of go a little bit outside our norm, which I was so thrilled to see, and you did it with grace and beauty and so much talent. I'm so proud of you. They're standing next to each other going, who's she first? Who's she gonna call first? Julian Deegan. Let me tell you, my favorite thing about Julian is that he has no fear. Nope. He will do whatever it takes to land a part, a role, create character, throw himself off of bicycles. He is willing to do anything. I swear he's going to grow up to be a stuntman. But really, he's actually moving on next year to southern Utah, where he is going to take that world by storm in the theater department. And I couldn't be more proud and excited about that. I, too, have known him since he was much younger when he came to Maricopa Community Theater and did several shows with us. By far my favorite, though, was when you were a monkey in Susanville. That was my favorite. Loved it. Listen, I give this young man a really bad time, and I push, and I poke, and I prod, and I demand, and he takes it and he runs with it. So, I love you. I'm proud of you, and I cannot wait to see where the future takes you. For last, at least that's more. All right. Like Julian and Ashley, my very first experience and encounter with lovely Elise here was at Maricopa Community Theater. She's done several shows over there, while still doing shows over here, because apparently when you get into theater, we're crazy. And we just like to keep doing theater stuff. But Elise has been fun to watch because Elise has grown exponentially since I first met her. When she first started, she was, ensemble. Which is nothing wrong with ensemble, because honestly, the ensemble is the hardest role. Amen. Amen. And when she came to me and we talked about roles, like wanting to do more and all that, one of the things I challenged her with is, you got to work on your voice, girl. It's there, but you need some training. And guess what? What did she go do? She went and got some training. And she worked and she worked and she worked in the middle of long COVID and long stuff. This girl does not quit. This lovely not only worked hard with the theater program, she worked hard with the thespian program here at school, and worked hard to audition this year, as did Julian, both of which got callbacks. And this one has been offered a full scholarship to Eastern Arizona College, which he has accepted. This girl has worked so hard, I can't even tell you how hard she's worked, but let me tell you, I could not be more proud of you. I'm so proud of how hard you worked. I'm so proud of how much energy you pour into everything that you do, and I cannot wait to see your future. Love you. All right. I should preface by saying there's a bet going on, and the bet was that if I cried, I owed her a 12-pack of her favorite soda, and if she cried, she owed me baked goods.
No tears. Thank you to Miss Morgan.